Hello ladies and gents, I am the Rev, and we are back with the brand new update for Everspace 2, Zharkov, the Vortex. And in this new update, we have the Vanguard, which is the new ship that you can fly. And if you're curious how far the developments come already, of course there is an Everspace PlayStation 2. And I always put those at the very end, the playlist of this video, so you can see the other 20 some odd, I think it's like 22, of all the various things that have come so far. So we're going to land here, and we can go to the ship theater. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is the price. I'm in an Interceptor 1 right now, about 30 G's, and it's almost 100 G's for the Interceptor 2, right? So it's 3 times the cost, but what do we have? Well, we get one more passive, 5% more shield. Let's see, our passive 10% increase in primary weapon damage, collecting an energy orb, and those are little bluish white orbs you get when you shoot and you blow up enemies. So not too bad there. And then down here we've got an extra 2 in cargo, which is always good, and then an extra 1 for the devices. And this is the ship that I'm going to get, but let's take a look at what else we got. So Gunship, again, they're about 30 grand for a ship, the tier 1. Here's the new Vanguard. Now, the big thing about the new Vanguard, this is a small, incredibly quick ship. And let's see, the special flying above normal speed changes the shield up to 200% overcharges the shield up to 200% capacity, which then slowly deflates back to 100. The utility bends the space-time continuum to dilate the flow of time around the ship. In other words, bullet time. You have 1 passive. Time extender immediately restores all weapon and boost energy. And then, boom, compared to what we currently have, 15% less shield, armor bonus, and the expertise is a critical rear attack, so I think you get a bonus for doing the critical rears. And then it only has 2 primary weapons, 2 secondary weapons, and 17 cargo. But it is a baby ship. Of course, then we have our scout. Same kind of thing, right? It's just another small, fast fighter. So it's up to you whether or not you want to play in something like that. I like the middle of the road, so the Sentinel's a good ship. You can see the hull here's crappier than what I currently have with the Interceptor. But you see 30% increased duration of buffs applied to self, and turns the ship primary weapons into lightning guns, firing arcing electricity at the enemies, everything around them. That's a cool passive. I like that. Then we got the big badass bomber. And only of those of you that have played the first game, which of course, if you look at my playlists, I have a full run through and the ending of the first game, where it was a more of a, it wasn't as open world as it is now. It was more of those die and repeat. Get a little further, rinse, repeat, die, over and over. Anyways, the Arc 9000. That was the major bomb that you could get, and I haven't seen it in any of the things yet, the shops. But it fires a huge ball of destruction that damages enemies in its vicinity and explodes on impact. So, special conversion, secondary weapons use energy instead of ammunition, passives, target lock, and it's got solid bonus, and look at that hole. So this thing, the bomber, it's slower than a turd, and you're really going to have to be careful of squaring off with people, but you do have definitely a lot more firepower. And we've got a Striker, again, another good mid-range ship. The Interceptor and the Striker are pretty decent. This is the Striker 2, so it's got a little bit better hull. But the reason I don't do this one is I don't care for the quantum tether. Turns the target into a tether anchor that connects them to surrounding enemies who receive all damage applied to the target. Damage increases with each tethered enemy. Yeah, at the point you're surrounded in this game, you've done something wrong, because if they can get you in the center and you don't stay on the edges and you don't use stuff keep you between you and most of the ships, you're dead. This game is unforgiving in certain aspects, but this is what we're gonna go with. Okay. There she is. Hi, she's so pretty. But that color scheme is horrendous. So, with our new ship. Alright, here it is. It's in the ship itself. With the custom styles. Ooh, I've already got some cool... Ooh, I like that. Alright, so... You know what would really be nice if I could pull out a little here. Ooh, that looks sweet. Yeah. I do like that. Different lightings you can put on it. And then still to come, we've got the cockpit. So, perk-wise, we are supposed to get a new friend that we have to earn in this one. And we're getting a new solar system, by the way. So thank you so much for choosing me to be your guide. So, Smoke and Mirrors is where we're going to go. Now, unfortunately, they haven't done a whole lot down here with the codex, the factions, any of that stuff. I would assume some of that's going to be coming in the next update, because they've only got, I think, one more major update and then the release, maybe? I don't know. But... Ooh, what's a Prime Zapper? I can't afford it, but still. Prime Zapper. Ooh, it's a coil gun, too. Aww. I can't buy and equip it. No! I want it! But they got this web mine launcher, dispenses energy pack charges that just starts, and basically, you know, the little web drones, the purple guys that hold us in place. It's kind of the same kind of thing. Yeah. Ooh, buying that ship completely killed us. That's okay. So, we got to get out of this area. Alright, so we got to go back to Union Bridge since we're in the starting system. I've been bouncing back and forth waiting to finally get this ship. You don't always get the same stuff as you go. Here's Whee! Now, something they've done that I noticed. Whoop. See that how we pulled in here a little bit? I think they sped up this time because it's still kind of sucks how long you have to wait, right, as we're doing this, but all things considered, it's not that bad. And you can always look at your ship while you're flying. Alright. So, jumping back and forth, I noticed that it appears that they have changed the jump gate, or what happens when you go through it. I could be wrong. This seems like a cool new effect, and I really like it. I think they did a good job. To this day, the only really good jump I have ever seen in one of these games is Rebel Galaxy, the first game, not the second, but the first. I have never seen another game developer come up with that sense of speed and almost punch in the gut as you go. I don't know. It's just me. It's the way I feel about it. I wish someone would come up with something like that. They need to use bass more within these games. That looks different. All right. Jump the old map. And that is where we're going. There is a saying in Cluster 34 that sooner or later everyone in the DMZ turns outlaw. This small hub founded by a former gang is proof that it can go the other way around as well. Smoke and mirrors, that's where we're going. All right. So if you're curious, I would say this game with this in there was probably maybe 20 to 25 hours worth of content. Maybe if you do all the side missions and you look at everything, because here in this map, see all this? Undiscovered site, undiscovered site, undiscovered site. Some of these are new. So, we'll probably check them out. But as always, it's up to you guys. You make sure you smash that like button. Let me know you guys want more. I'll do myself to try and pilot us through this. This game can be rough. The first was harder. This one, it's all about situation awareness. Do not dive into center of any of the combat. Always stay to the edges. That's my opinion. You'll see that's what I try to do. And we'll see if I survive. They said that there have been some more puzzles and other such things thrown in here, so things should be interesting. But I haven't touched this since the last video.
This is an announcement to all settlement occupants. We are conducting a routine raid. Do not hinder our access to storage facilities and vessels.
Scrap. The Okar are already here. I need to get to Maddox's hangar and transfer the software before they can scan him.
You have no authority to barge in on us like this. We are a peaceful settlement and have complied with all the regulations.
We are the authority here. Those who impede our investigations will be dealt with severely.
You made it back. If the Okar figure out what kind of ship I got here, I'm toast. Did you get the encryptor?
Yeah, transferring it as we speak.
Great. Now the Okar will probably register a change to the roster once I upload this to my systems. Try to keep them off my back long enough so I can get the whole shebang running.
I'm not so sure about taking on the Okar.
They'll be here any minute. Come on, kid. We're in this together now. Once I'm out, I'll meet you back at Radeon Station as soon as I can make it.
Well, alright. Let's do this thing.
And yeah, probably give you just the basics repairs. Now we fight.
We have detected a register change in one of your vessels. Engage units for intercept.
Check again. None of my people would... Oh, scrap Maddox, you idiot! We should have never taken you in.
Okay, Adam. The encryptor just started overriding my systems. Shouldn't be long before I can launch. Here comes the lizard parade.
Woo! I have not played this in a while. Man, a little rough. It's been a minute since I played this. think I quite have a distance here.
So many of them.
I'm almost ready to jump. Just a little longer.
Don't let me down, Maddox.
Oh, they are firing at a ship. Damn it. I didn't know that. Oh! That's just a bad idea. Whoa, what the hell was that? Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, oh boy is right. Going on.
Kid. See you at base.
What the? Damn, it's that colonial cruiser again.
Oh shit.
The sheer level of trouble you are in is without precedent.
Crap, I'm screwed. Hey.
Ah, you are awake. We meet again, Mr. Roslin.
Actually,
Oh, what? We haven't? I can never tell anymore. So many crossed paths. Anyway, I am well acquainted with you in the Roslin line.
my ship.
Is in the docking bay. Returned by the Okar authorities who handed it over to me along with your good self.
It was you who raided the Bloodstar base.
Yes, looking for you. I've had quite a difficult time finding you.
You need me for something, or I'd be dead already.
Acutely observed, Mr. Roslin. After all, you shouldn't exist. Part of my remit was to erase every trace of the Roslin cloning facilities in the DMZ. Hundreds of loose cannons like you roaming the region and causing problems. Something had to be done about it.
I can't help what I am.
Don't expect pity from me. It's lucky for you that more serious matters are afoot. Pull up case file G72-844. Do you know who this is?
Yeah, Oscar Blakemore. He's the G&B director for all the DMZ operations.
Good. And this?
I only heard about it, haven't been there. Vesna mining colony in the Zharkov system. G&B regional headquarters.
Good. So you seem to have some idea of the astropolitical situation in the DMZ.
Look, what's this about?
This is about you, Mr. Roslin.
That isn't me.
No, but that is Adam Roslin, Blakemore's right hand.
You want me to be him.
Exactly. I need you to infiltrate the mining colony as the other Adam Roslin and gather some information for me.
And in return?
I let your base stand. I let you live.
I guess that's good enough incentive. I think I might have encountered him.
When?
Not long ago. The jump gate at Union Bridge.
Well, it must have been him, since you are the only two Roslin clones remaining.
Only two?
That's right. The cloning stations have been offline for some time now, and many clones were identified and intercepted attempting to reach the homeworlds. We couldn't have that, could we? And now there is just the other Adam Roslin, who is an agent for G&B. And you, who I can't really figure out yet. You are already in a difficult position. It is time to be clear about your allegiances. You can rehabilitate yourself with the fleet and we can leave you in peace. Or, I can put you and your companions on a high-priority eliminate list. Which will it be?
I would take the common sense approach.
Good. I have someone on the inside at the mining colony. She'll walk you through. So, we have an understanding.
Yeah.
I am pleased pleased that our little discussion has proven to be a constructive one. Using the main jump gate to the Zharkov system where Vesna mining colony is located will not be an option, as you will be immediately registered.
There's a smuggler's route I've heard of. I know someone who can get me through.
Oh boy.
Of course you do. Our agent will send you instructions once you are through to the system. My technicians have uploaded further instructions to your hive unit. You will require some extra coaching in order to convincingly portray the other Roslyn. In the meantime, you and I will need to maintain radio silence until the task is finished. If you are discovered, I will deny any knowledge of your existence. And as a fugitive Roslyn clone, I will be obligated to hunt you down.
I have no intention of getting caught.
Having a colonial cruiser this close to your home base may cause irritation for your companions.
You're right. I better check on them.
Wow, okay. There are like so many holes in this plot. My God. I mean, come on. That dude could show up at any time. We have no idea. Oh, and as you know, we'll get way ass balls deep and then boom. That's what's gonna happen.
Adam, what the heck is going on? Why is there a great big colonial cruiser at our door?
They were my ride home. I realize this looks bad, but maybe we can play things to our advantage. First things first, has Maddox shown up?
You were expecting more company?
I was hoping, but maybe it was too much to expect a mercenary like Maddox to follow through. Circumstances have changed. I'm in a real bind now. I need to do a top-secret job for the fleet. If I pull this off, we'll be given some kind of reprieve from the colonial authorities. But I don't know to what extent that means, or if I can trust this commissioner.
God damn it, Adam. What have you gotten us into?
Hey, Alec. Back when I was delivering the red plasma gin, you mentioned that there was a smuggler's route open to Zharkov? Where's it located?
No idea, but I'm sure Tarjak, that Okar bootlegger, would know if anyone did.
Okay, I'm heading to Cartwright's wake to catch up with him. You might not hear from me for a while. If Maddox shows up, tell him to sit tight.
We'll hold the fort. Let us know when you need bailing out.
Okay. I'm getting blackmailed by Commissioner Hawk from the Colonial Fleet. One of my clones is working as a henchman for Radeon Brun. So she wants me to pose as him and steal incriminating data from the company's headquarters in Zharkov. She's threatening not only me, but everyone who is staying at Dax's base. Should I refuse to play along? Look for Okar bootlegger at the smuggler's base. Alright, so we got to go here next. Another genetic cluster. Okay. Which means we're going to have to jump to get there, right? Yeah, because we got to go from Cedo to Drake. Or from Cedo to Union. And Zharkov is eventually where we'll wind up. But we'll do that in the next episode.
Fleet tech's been tinkering with you? You still yourself?
Inasmuch as I have still not been updated to the Eterna network, and have been grossly insulted by being treated as illegitimate machinery, I am the same hive as before.
What did they do to you?
I have been supplemented with a coaching protocol based upon the personality profile of your target subject, Adam Roslin, commander of the G&B Elite Squad in the DMZ. I am to aid you in becoming like him, and to intervene during moments when you are not playing the part properly.
So my onboard AI is now here to show me how to act more like me. Crazy.
By the way, for mining, lasers tend to work the best. Alright, folks, so when we come back, we'll be over in that new area. I'm going to earn some money and do a little shopping here. A little of this, a little of that. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more if you have any questions, anything like that, as always. So please keep your heads down. You're pilots of doom. Up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.